He is the owner of golf's most colorful driver. He's a staunch defender of Crocs as a footwear choice. And of course, he's a 12-time PGA Tour winner and 2-time Masters champion. He is Bubba Watson, and he's here to talk to us about the November Masters this week. Bubba, first question, a very important one. I've got to know, what's the footwear choice for this week at Augusta National?
Oh, man, we're going Jordans all the way. We're going to wear Jordan golf shoes. Gosh, I'm trying to be like the GOAT. I'm trying to figure out a way to get a green jacket, get a championship, it's one of those things where, I've been friends with Michael for a little bit, MJ, the GOAT, whatever you want to call him, Air Jordan. With Denny Hamlin being with Jordan, me and Denny have the same agency, Pro Sport Management. And so when I read the article about Denny and Michael doing the racing team together with Bubba Wallace as the driver, I was like, you know what? I don't have a shoe deal, so let me call MJ. So I called MJ, and he said, yeah, man, I'll send you some. Luckily for me, I have the same shoe size as MJ, so I can get some cool shoes real fast. And so it worked out good.
Wow, that's a heck of a shoe connection to have with Jordan himself. Speaking of big shoes to fill, obviously a big storyline heading into this week at the Masters is Bryson DeChambeau. The distance race has been a huge conversation in golf, but obviously you were one of the first to be one of the true long hitters on tour. So I'm curious, what are your thoughts on sort of what we've seen with everyone chasing distance for the last 6 or 7 months on tour?
There's two answers there. I'm going to give you the golf fan. I love it. 100%. Why would you not like it? That's why they added the 3-point in the NBA, because they want to see long shots. They want to see creative shots. Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. You got LeBron James. When you think about them dunking the ball, right? Fast breaks, seeing some of the creative dunks. So we're not changing the court except for excitement. And it's the same thing with golf. It's one guy or it's multiple guys that are hitting the ball long. And so let's let that keep going. Let the golf course design just play out, and let our athletes be athletes. We're entertainers. And so if he can hit it 400 yards, let him do it. I know how hard, now the other side, the golfer side, I know how hard it is to hit it straight. And when I say straight, not by my standards, crooked by my standards, but trying to hit the fairway. And the farther you hit it, the harder it is to hit the fairway, because if you're slightly off, it goes deeper in the woods, out of bounds, whatever you want to call it. So let's watch it. Let's sit back and watch it. And, Tiger Woods, Rory McIlroy, Justin Thomas, Ricky Fowler, Bubba Watson, Jason Day, Brooks Koepka, we're all trying to win the tournament. We're not focused on what he's doing, or we're not focused on what somebody else is doing. We're trying to make birdies. The name of the game is birdies and pars. And at the end of the week, if you play your best golf and not focus on other things, you're going to have a shot at winning. And so we're going to enjoy it as a fan of the golf, because we want to see him. I mean, if he hits it 400 yards and hits every fairway, then yes, he's going to be tough to beat. But again, it's one of those things, no golfer has ever won every tournament. So let's see what role he's on. And as a golf fan and as a professional, maybe it's something that we start changing if he keeps doing it well.
So I'm wondering, how does the distance advantage sort of play in at a course like Augusta National? Is it a big asset to be someone who can hit the ball further than everyone else?
Well, for sure. Anytime you're hitting shorter irons, it doesn't matter what golf course you're at. If you're hitting shorter irons, if you're hitting it in the fairway or in play, shorter irons are always going to be better than a longer iron. And coming down softer on a championship golf course that's firm. Right now, the golf course is really soft, and rain's coming, so it's probably going to get softer, or could get softer. And then you think about like number 1 over a bunker, number 2 over a bunker, he can hit it over. 18, there's a bunker, he might be able to scare it over. So just those few holes alone, it's going to be that much better. Par 5 is going to be more reachable. Number 11 plays shorter. So yes, anytime you can hit the ball further but straight is going to be an advantage to anybody. It doesn't matter who it is or how far that is. If some guy's hitting a 350 or a guy's hitting a 310, if you're in the fairway, that's what you want to be. And so for my career and what I'm trying to do now is hit more fairways. I'm still hitting it over 300. So I'm not going at it as hard as I can. I'm trying to get lower scores, and the way I'm attacking it is trying to hit more fairways. He's attacking it with distance and more fairways. You know, he's young and can lift weights. I just can't lift weights like he can.
So we're talking about distance, but let's shift the conversation a little bit here. Like myself, you are also a lefty. Now, there's been a little bit of a conversation that maybe it's easier to play Augusta National as a lefty. Is that true? Is there any credence to that, or is that just, you know, sort of a conversation that we like to have?
I think that's a conversation you like to have, because when you think about it, there's that guy's name. What's his name? Oh, Jack Nicklaus. That's won, 6 times? I think he's righty. There's a guy named Tiger Woods. It's a righty that's won, five times, I think? 4 times, 5 times? And then you have, you got Faldo. It's won a few times. You know, you sit here and just keep naming people that have won multiple Masters, and it's mostly right-handed people. And so me, Mike Weir, and there's a guy named Phil Mickelson. We've won a few, but not as many as all the righties. And then when you think about Arnold Palmer, Gary Player, you know, the righties somehow stick out a lot more than the lefties. And, you know, I'm not saying I'd want to change to a righty so I could play here, but I like where I'm at, where my career is at Augusta. So I've been blessed that way. But righties for sure have done well.
Well, you know, as lefties, we're pretty likable people too. Maybe it's not any easier, but we're pretty likable. It seems that Brooks Koepka agrees with that assertion as well. Last week on an Instagram Live, he said that you were his favorite playing partner on PGA Tour. I'm curious, what are your tips for being a good playing partner in a foursome?
Well, if you let the people beat you all the time, then you're a good person to play with. You know, it's just about having fun and relaxing. I love shooting the breeze with Brooks. I can make fun of him even in a major championship when he 3-putts. Oh, nice putt there, bud. And so it's one of those things where we can basically chirp at one another and have fun with the game and enjoy it. You know, it's a lot of stress out there, and when you get a guy like Brooks, you can chirp with him, and it's not going to hurt his feelings. It's going to have fun with it. And so that's really, I think, what he sees and what he likes is that we can just kind of relax and shoot the breeze out there.
So connecting with the younger audience of golf fans, something that Brooks does well, something that you do well as well. You're on TikTok now, I see. How'd you get involved on TikTok? What was what led you to get started there?
It's funny. A guy that runs my driving range, Gabe, he started talking about TikTok videos, and I said, what? And so he started a couple of years ago, I think, and he showed me some of his videos where you can add music and little things and make it fun. And so he said, man, you need to get on it. And so I said, all right. And I love doing dumb videos. I'm a sucker for dumb videos. And so why not have fun with it? Why not enjoy it? And it's kind of like the video game Golf Clash, right? It's have fun with it and enjoy it. And that's what I am. I'm a kid. I love video games. I love making dumb videos and just having fun. Golf is too serious. I know I play golf for a living and I play for the trophies, but you know, with all the people, you have to get too serious. You have to be very careful what you say because media can run with it real fast. And so, you know, this is my outlet to be a kid. It's been really fun. And the guys razz me here in the locker room. They say, man, quit taking your shirt off. And so I love taking my shirt off and just being an idiot. So it's been fun.
So you mentioned Golf Clash. I would be remiss if I didn't bring up an app that's very close to my own heart. What are you guys doing for Masters Week? As I understand it, there's some new additions to the app for the tournament.
Yeah, so we're launching it Wednesday. What is that? November 11th, and it's the Bubba ball. It has my signature on it. It's pink. There's a Bubba one-shot challenge. You're trying to make a hole-in-one to get the ball. It's a free app. Golf Clash is a free app on a mobile device. And then there's the Bubba driver. There's some emojis from me. And it's just fun. We're just trying to create an atmosphere that where you can play against your friends, against your buddies, against family members, and just have fun. And again, like I said, it's something when you're waiting around, when you're hanging on at your house, shooting the breeze, and why not just join a game and play against some friends and challenge them? And that's what Golf Clash has created. I think it's the biggest grossing app out there, and it's a free app. So it's something fun that they've let me be a part of. And the Bubba Ball is an honor and a privilege to have it and be part of a video game like this.
So, Bubba, last question for you. What is your green jacket size?
If I knew, I'd tell you. Gosh, it'll make me sound like I'm bigger. Let's go 44 long. I have no idea. You know, and the sizes change. Luckily, Augusta, they have a pretty good tailor. So no matter how old you get or how big you get or how slim you get, they can change it real fast. And so I think a lot of the jackets have been altered over the years.
He is Bubba Watson. He's a two-time Masters champion, perhaps in a slightly larger green jacket size now. Bubba, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me, man.